Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through with the cards that do come out in this reading. So the first card that we have is the Page of Wands. You have some fire sign energy with this. You could be dealing with Sagittarius, Aries, or even Leo. We have the Hangman. You have some Pisces energy with this. You could also be dealing with a Pisces. And we have the Fool card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. It is in the reverse. So the Two of Pentacles show up in the reverse. This feels like an energy of trying to be able to get organized as far as juggling more than one area of life or even more than one responsibility at once. This feels like a very busy period. I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles, there's an attempt to be able to kind of prioritize this connection. I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles, this feels like an energy of this connection kind of being one that is happening amidst a very busy season or time for someone. Do you feel like with the Two of Pentacles, there's effort to be able to prioritize this connection? And with this Page of Wands, this feels like an energy of being quite excited about this connection. I do feel like with this Page of Wands, it's an enthusiastic energy. And when it comes to how somebody feels about you, I do feel like this person is excited about a connection with you. I do feel like this person is also in a space where when it comes to an idea of the future, this person is all in as far as being in a space where they're entertaining it wholeheartedly. With the Hangman showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of kind of being in a space where you are taking your time and do feel like also wanting to be able to gain a lot more clarity as far as a connection with somebody. And I also feel like with the Hangman, this feels like an energy of really being in a space where when it comes to this connection, it's like you are looking at it from all angles. They do feel like there is a sense of being quite intentional when it comes to how you are going into this. I do feel like also the Hangman showing up over here, feels like a very when it comes to the way in which you're seeing this person, you want to be able to really get to know them. And I do feel like with the Hangman showing up over here, it feels like an energy of kind of delaying things a little bit, kind of a sense of being in a space where it's like you're slowing things down. I do feel like when it comes to that sense of slowing things down, it is to be able to gain perspective in this connection. And with the Fool card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being ready to really dive into this connection. I do feel like this person is quite excited. I do feel like with the Fool card showing up over here, this person's even ready to be able to take that leap of faith in this connection. I do feel like though, with the Fool card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of this person kind of being somebody who they may be very different to you with the Fool card, or they may handle things in a very different way. But I do feel like with the Fool card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of them being in a space where when it comes to this connection, embracing this connection, where things are, they are in a good place with you. And I do feel like this person being in a space where they are ready to be able to kind of take that next step. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. Then we have the Lovers card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So we do have some Gemini energy with this Lovers card. So you could also be dealing with a Gemini. But the Six of Swords, this does feel like an energy of being able to get to a good place in this connection. I do feel like with that Two of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, it feels like an energy of trying to get organized to be able to make space for this connection, especially amidst a very busy season. I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles, this does feel like an energy of somebody who's kind of trying to juggle a lot of things when it comes to this connection. And I do feel like with the Six of Swords, this feels like an energy of making it through a chaotic period. I do feel like with the Six of Swords, it feels like an energy of actually gaining a sense of stability in this connection. And with this Four of Wands, this feels like an energy of a combination of two people who complement each other's energy very well. This does feel like an energy of two people who work quite well together. And with the Four of Swords showing up, Four of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of having a strong foundation in this connection between the two of you. It also feels like an energy of being able to build something very meaningful among the two of you. And with the Four of Wands, it feels like an energy of also, there could be a sense of kind of wanting to be able to really build a home in some way, or inviting somebody to their home as far as being able to invite them to their world. I do feel like with this Four of Wands, this feels like an energy of something this person has thought of. I do feel like with the Six of Cups though, this feels like an energy of, when it comes to this connection, there is something soulmate-like as far as the connection and the way the feeling it gives. Do you feel like though the Six of Cups, this feels like an energy of kind of wanting to be able to, when it comes to also, there's something from the past that needs to be rectified, as far as also something that's kind of weighing on your mind. I do feel like with the Hangman, this feels like an energy of wanting to be able to do something differently from the past. And with the Six of Cups strung up over here, this does feel like an energy of a connection where there is history here between the two of you. I do feel like there is a sense of being in a space where when it comes to building your bond, there is history, and I do feel like it's contributing to this connection. When it comes to Six of Cups, this feels like a very genuine connection, especially the emotional side of this connection that you have for this person. And this person, I do feel like also feels with you. With the Lovers card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of a connection with somebody who does feel like it's your person. I do feel like this person recognizing you as their person, or potentially their person. It's the sense of actually recognizing this connection as one that does go quite deep and deeper than others. And do you feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here though, this feels like a very passionate connection as far as the way it's making somebody feel. But this feels like an energy of also, when it comes to this connection, somebody being in a space where they need to make a decision. And I do feel like this person being in a space where they're ready to make a decision and they are ready to kind of dive into this connection. And with the Fool card showing up over here, it feels like an energy of wanting to take a leap of faith on this connection with you. I do feel like also the Two of Pentacles in the reverse feels like an energy of wanting to prioritize this connection among the chaos, or among a lot of things happening. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Wedding card. We have the Past Life Relationship card. And we have the Heart-to-Heart Conversations. So the Wedding card showing up over here, this does feel like it's pertaining to this Four of Wands. This does feel like an energy of being able to work together towards something very meaningful and very deep. I do feel like also being able to experience this connection moving to a new level of exclusivity, or a new stage within a connection with somebody that does feel like it is a new level of commitment. Do you feel like when it comes to this Wedding card showing up over here, this person, I do feel like when it comes to how they're looking at you, or they're looking at the situation, they aren't deeming you as marriage material. I do feel like with the Past Life Relationship card showing up over here, I'm getting it pertaining to the Six of Cups. And this does feel like an energy of also being in a space where there could be some history in this connection. I do feel like when it comes to you and this person, things do go way back, and I do feel like they go quite deep as well. But I also feel like when it comes to being able to make peace with the past, there's a focus on being able to do that in order to move forward. With the Six of Swords, it feels like an energy of also movement. There could be actually a move that's happening, but this feels like an energy of also being able to work something out and be in a space of being able to move on from something that is no longer serving you, or that may be kind of holding you back or tripping you up. I do feel like with the Past Life Relationship card showing up over here, It also feels like this connection is one that feels quite fated. So I do feel like also experiencing connection that does feel like it goes quite deep. This does feel like an energy of being able to experience this connection almost like it is an instant spark between the two of you, or an instant recognition of your connection, especially with the Lovers card. It does feel like there's that sense of familiarity, and I feel like it's coming from the fact that there is a fated element to your connection. With the heart-to-heart conversations showing up over here, this does feel like having meaningful discussions with somebody. And I do feel like also being able to feel heard when it comes to your communication with this person, and making this person feel heard and understood. And I do feel like this does feel like a sense of being able to have communication that goes quite deep. Do you feel like also somebody wanting to be able to kind of initiate some conversation that is going to be leading to a very, I do feel like a very meaningful discussion when it comes to this connection. This person's in a space where, with the Lovers card, they do feel like they need to make a decision regarding this connection. And I do feel like this person may be aware of where they want to go with it. So they know what they want. Do you feel like also with the heart-to-heart conversations, it feels like someone being very honest and genuine with you. I do feel like with the Six of Cups, this connection feels quite genuine at the core of it. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.